I got the call that my van was fixed. But once I picked it up and drove it, my heart sank.
On the road to healing, 1 mile at a time.
Welcome to the Van Breakdown Chronicles, a raw and honest look at life on the road when everything goes off course. On Mother's Day, I got the call I was waiting for. My van was finally ready. I was so hopeful, so ready to get back to my life on the road. But as soon as I drove it, it did the exact same thing all over again. So now the van was towed to a new shop, a transmission specialist this time, and so the emotional roller coaster continues. We still don't know what the issue is. Did you know about 30% of van lifers have a breakdown sometime in their travels? When your tiny home on wheels breaks down, you need somewhere to go. I'm lucky to have a place like this to fall back on, but not everybody does. But I learned the importance of having a home base during the pandemic. I have a small home base with my husband. I covered that he chooses to stay home while I choose to travel in the video about why I do van life without my husband, pictured here. It'll be linked above or in the description box below the video. Plus, we have a comfortable space next door that we usually rent out on Airbnb while I'm on the road. But now, I have the option of staying in it myself. It's turnkey comfort when I need an additional space. But even with a nice place like this, my heart still aches for my tiny home on wheels. People might wonder, why not just stay home full time? They might not understand why I'd rather be cramped in a van than stay here. Like I said in that video, van life isn't about luxury, it's about my health. My van is my sanctuary. It's where I feel my healthiest, most creative, and most free. Ready to go night-night? Here we get in bed with Mama. So there's the view out the door and the window, which I have the door open just a little bit. There's the window, which is very nice. You can see all the way out. So let's flip it around. Let's see if that's better. Hello. If your van is your full-time home and you have a breakdown, you definitely need a plan. A home base like this one is ideal, but I understand that not everybody has one or can afford one. So what do van lifers do when their home breaks down? Here are a few options. Friends or family, a lifeline if you've got kind people in your circle. Short-term rentals or Airbnbs, comfortable but sometimes costly and not quite the same vibe. Campgrounds, you can still camp with a tent and bring your necessities with you. Motels or extended stay hotels, easy but expensive and a reminder that you're still disconnected, not a homey feel. Van life communities and online groups. If you are active in Facebook groups, you can find amazing folks offering rooms to stay in or rent or even a safe place to pitch a tent. Churches or nonprofits. Reach out. Some are generous with shelter when van life falls apart. Each choice comes with trade-offs. This breakdown taught me that planning for a breakdown is survival for many. So be sure to have an emergency fund if at all possible and plan where you plan on going. Like, will you go to a campground, take an Uber, or do you have a friend you can stay at? Anyway, you need to plan to see where you will be and have some money saved for those expenses. Hi guys, I'm Tanya. We're sitting in Betty White, my van, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're talking a little bit more about stealth parking and about finding a safe place on the road as a solo female living in a van. I didn't expect how much I'd miss it. The van isn't just where I sleep, it's where I feel safe, where I feel most like myself and feel the best emotionally and physically. Without it, I feel like a piece of me is missing. It's not just the breakdown of a vehicle, it's the disruption of my entire rhythm. It's been 2 weeks without my van, and the uncertainty is hard. Is it the transmission? Is it something worse? The emotional roller coaster of it's fixed, then it's not. It definitely wears on you. This instability isn't just hard emotionally, it's hitting me physically too. My symptoms have flared up, my pain is worse, I'm not sleeping, and the stress is making everything harder. So for now, I remind myself that breakdowns, though painful, can teach us more than smooth rides ever could. I'm grateful for this place, for having somewhere safe, for my husband, for Sage, for the support from this community. But I'm also ready to get back to the life that helps me feel my best. I can chase better weather for my joints and nervous system, find peace in nature when overstimulated, and retreat to my little cocoon when symptoms flare. Van life doesn't cure my chronic illness, but it gives me space to breathe, tools to manage pain, and the freedom to live well with it. This isn't how I pictured this chapter of van life. I had other plans for this summer. I plan to do some boondocking with a friend who is visiting and part of our online nomad community. But unfortunately, this breakdown is part of the story too, and it's real life. Everything doesn't always go as expected. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I do know I'll keep going with hope, with honesty, and with all of you alongside me.
Yeah, oh, that's nice. That's a nice spot.
In the next episode, I'll take you along as we search for answers and face the next unexpected twist. Thank you for being here with me and Desert Sage. To be continued.
On the road to healing 1 mile at a time, with Desert Sage and hope by my side. With pain and strength part of our daily love helping